My name is Nate Daley. I am a axe master at Bury the Hatchet. I take parties of people for 2 hours and I teach them how to throw axes, a couple different kinds of axes. I teach them how to play a couple different games and I score them on the game. I started being an axe master about 8 months ago. I had never really thrown an axe before, and the first week or so was learning all that and then developing a method of teaching that to people. I had a friend at school that got me the job there. She said that they were hiring and it sounded interesting to me because I've always been a guy and always liked throwing things. So yeah, I went along with it and I was a good fit for the job and they hired me. So the process of axe throwing, the way I teach it, is a two-step process. It involves teaching people the swing, which is gonna get the form and kind of tell the axe how it's supposed to be spinning. Then the second part is putting in a little bit of a step, making sure they land on the right spot so it has a bit of forward momentum and it's at the right distance. So when it's at that rotation, it hits with the blade. Some of my favorite aspects of the job are the trick shots, being a little more creative than just, hitting a bullseye every time, being able to throw like two at once or throwing it underhand, something along those lines. It's fun to just kind of goof around. I like that it's an active job, that it lets me meet a lot of people. It's not just like a retail job where I'm just selling people something, or it's it's not like a service industry where I'm cooking foods. I'm interacting with people and I'm playing games and I'm having fun. It's axe throwing, so it's pretty interesting and exciting in its core. A lot of people come in and find that as pretty interesting and exciting, but when you're around it all day, I guess interesting and exciting is when we do something seasonally, like since it's around Halloween, we brought in pumpkins and we chopped them up with axes. The easiest way to get into the field is to go and try it first to see if you're good at it, because you can't very well teach something if you can't do it yourself. But yeah, just go to somewhere where they're throwing axes, see if you're good at it, and if they're hiring, apply. Axe throwing is kind of my passion, newly found. It's just a sport that I was able to figure out and kind of be good at pretty quickly, and something I enjoyed doing. It was always hard for me to find that middle ground, but I do like the competitive side of it and all the different games you can play competitively. You don't just play for a score, you can play a bunch of different things. So yeah, I am pretty passionate about it and I've really delved into expanding it. I'm Nate Daley and I approve this message.